Hey Spirit Tribe, Gigi here with Spirit Readings, and I'm so glad and so happy that you're able to join me here. We are going to be taking a look at the month of June. June 2024 already, you guys. You know, that just kind of blows my mind how fast, you know, time is going and everything. So this reading is for the general collective. It is for each and every single one of us, so take only what resonates for you, you guys. And if it doesn't apply, you just set it to the side for someone else or for later even. You know, it may make more sense as events unfold. You know, anything and everything is possible, you guys. So, and you know, if it doesn't apply, you just go on ahead and you let her fly. There is no hard feelings, no or anything like that. So let's see. Let's get an animal tarot message here. See what our animal guides would like us to know for this month of June. So we have the Three of Autumn coming through here with this miniature poodle dog. And I mean, look at all of those flowers behind this dog, you know, growth, life. And he's won a blue ribbon here, you guys. So your most satisfying and profitable career comes from following your passions, listening to your heart, and doing what brings you joy. Your life purpose is best fulfilled by allowing your talents and true self to shine forth out into the world. So, you know, June is your month to shine. It's your month to bloom. It's your month to win those ribbons in life. You know, listen to your own inner guidance, your own inner wisdom, you guys, your own heart. You know, don't let anyone else try to sway you. You know, you can definitely get advice from, you know, trusted people, but you know, this is really saying that you need to follow the beat of your own drum, you guys, and do what you know you're meant to do, and not what you think other people would want you to do or what they tell you you should do. You know, because if it's not in alignment, it's not going to feel right. And when it doesn't feel right, it really shows, right? We can be really unhappy and feel stuck and stagnant, and we don't want that, right? And I'm going to get a spirit animal oracle message here as well for the month of June. All right, let's see what we have here. Okay, we have Hawk Spirit. It's number 32, and it says, let spirit be your guide. So, you know, really following your own heart, your own arrow, your own path, and letting spirit guide you, letting spirit lead you. And then we also have a number 41 here with this nightingale spirit. Love is all around, you know, and you know, I know at times we may feel lonely, you guys. That is something that's coming through, or sad, you know. Maybe we're grieving the loss of someone who, you know, loved us unconditionally, supported us unconditionally, and it's hard to be when they're not physically around, but you know, they're sending out the message that their love is always there. It's always available for you to tap into, and they probably show up for you way more than what you realize. And you know, death is, you know, they may not physically be here, but in some ways they always are, if that makes any kind of sense. So, you know, that love is always available, and someone may just need an extra dose of that love right now, and talk to them. You know, I mean, and I feel like for a lot of you, you already do that anyways. And, you know, if you're asking for signs, you're definitely going to receive them. And part of that is opening yourself up and believing that it's possible. So, all right, let's kind of see what's going on in the love department for us this month. Let's see. Oh, okay. Well, let's see what we got here. So we do have the broom showing up for new home, new attitude. You know, you could be doing some spring cleaning here, you know, and not just like in your you know, your actual home, but in your internal home, you guys, you know, where your soul lives. And, you know, it could be bringing out a whole new attitude, you know, as you're clearing out the clutter and making room for blessings. So we also have the stork showing up here. News of a birth or a new business opportunity. So, you know, the stork is bringing in some good things, whether it is a baby or maybe a creative idea to help you in your business ventures. You know, maybe this is the month you finally decide, you know what, I want to be my own boss and make my own rules and do my own thing and, you know, be on my own schedule and not someone else's. And we also have Lily showing up here for spiritual love. And, you know, I kind of feel like that coming in with this nightingale spirit of, you know, how that love is still there. It's always there. It's always going to be there. You know, love doesn't die when we do. You know, it's still very much alive. And I feel like, you know, our souls never die. You know, our physical body may wear out, give out, but our soul is eternal. And that is something I believe wholeheartedly. I'm going to get a message from the Lover's Oracle here. Okay, we have friendship coming out here. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. So, you know, that strong, steady foundation, you guys, you know, our friendships are important, and, you know, we should be friends, best friends with the person that we're with, you know. I mean, it definitely makes the relationship easier, you know, if you do have that strong, steady, solid foundation. And, you know, nurture those bonds, you guys, because they're vital, they're important, they're necessary. And, you know, things will really start to bloom in your life. You know, you may feel like a situation is dead and unsavable, but Spirit is saying take another look, you know, and really open your eyes and be willing to admit your own mistakes, your own faults. You know, because none of us are perfect, you guys, and you know, we all fall short, we all mess up, you know. Excuse my voice. Excuse me. Let me get a sip. I guess I've been talking so much my voice is like, let's go out. All right, let's see what's going on in like our career and with our finances for this month of June. Career and finances. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, ooh, I like this. We have the carrot here, opportunity or windfall. So, we've already been told, with the stork too, that there's a opportunity coming in, you guys. And we do have the claw coming up, which says, be careful, do not take risks. So, I feel like this is another situation where you really have to be in tune with your star player and really listening to yourself, you guys. If you have that feeling like, I shouldn't do this or I shouldn't do that, or I need to really go back and read the fine print before I sign something, you're being warned of this ahead of time, you guys. And, some risks are worth taking and others are not, you guys. And I feel like whatever this is for you personally, when it comes up, you're gonna know, and your guides and your angels are gonna be like, whoa, pump the brakes, don't, no, don't do this. And we do have the mountain coming in, major challenge to overcome. So maybe you have been feeling like, is this even what, I'm supposed to be doing? I don't feel the joy or the excitement when it comes to this anymore. And, it goes back to this miniature poodle dog, you guys, of really listening to yourself. What fills you up? What lights that fire? What are you passionate about? What do you actually want to be doing with your time, with your energy? And what's really actually important is something that I'm hearing here as well. And I'm going to get an Affirmators at work here. Let's see. Well, that was a me. Sometimes my hands just don't want to work right. Flexibility here. So when plans take a turn and I find my colleagues suddenly asking me to change what I'm doing, who I'm doing it with, or where, when, how it's being done, I accept the challenge and delight in proving how flexible I can be. I will wear whatever hat you throw at me, and I'm not even a hat person. And you can tell she's wearing a lot of hats, plus holding another one here. So, sometimes we have to be flexible and we have to learn to bend without breaking. And that can be really hard. For some of us, I feel like we could be like close to or in the middle of like a burnout here, you guys. And burnout is rough, it is hard, it's not good times. And it makes us not even want to do the thing, show up for the thing, even though we know that we have to keep going. And again, I feel like that comes back to listening to yourself and making the best decision for you, and not, and I'm not saying you can't have others' input, especially if you're married, that's kind of an important input, right? But, really talk things out, see what's working, see what's not, maybe gain like another perspective. But ultimately, you have to do what's right for you in the long run. And, having that friendship in place of being loved and supported unconditionally, and making the moves, you guys, is something Spirit just said. You have to make the moves sometimes. And even if no one else believes in you, you have to believe in yourself enough that this is what you're meant to do. And tell yourself, I'm going to be successful. I'm going to do the thing. I'll never know what's going to work or what won't until I try and give it my all, and really finding what lights you up in this month of June is what's coming through so strong. All right, let's see what's going on in our lives, what's affecting our happiness and our success. Right. June, happiness and success. Let's see. I feel like those were the ones. All right, we have the Cup coming in, which says you should accept valid criticism. So, you know, again, like I was saying, you know, in the decisions that you're making, you know, include your spouse, your significant other, you know, if other people are relying on you, you know, you do have to take that into consideration. And, you know, this isn't just any criticism from like somebody that doesn't know you, doesn't know your situation, you know, and it's also about the way they deliver the criticism too, you know, like if it's coming across in a way that your soul is just like, you know, don't pay it too much mind, you know. If it feeds your soul, that's one thing. If not, that's another. And then we have the hammock coming through, taking a vacation physically or mentally. So, you know, I feel like this is vital and necessary. Like I said, I feel like for some of us, we are close to or in the midst of being in a burnout type of situation. So, you know, you may decide it's time to talk to someone professionally, you know, and that could be another source of, you know, valid criticism from like a therapist. But, you know, they do it in a way that is easier for us to swallow, easier for us to take, you know, versus someone that just seems like they're wanting to tear us down, tear us apart. And we do have the Bat coming in here, which says, take care. Enemies are working against you. And, you know, I don't feel like that one is for everyone necessarily. I feel like that would just be for, like, a select few, you know, of feeling like you're being watched, you know, like someone has eyes on you, and it's not in the best way, you know, like keeping tabs on you. And, you know, if you put in for something, they put in for it and try to cancel you out, like that sort of thing. And, you know, they may tell lies about you is something else that's coming through here as well. So, you know, if this applies to you, I feel like you know it. I feel like your intuition is like, you know what, I don't know why this is happening or what's going on. And, you know, I don't feel like you did anything to deserve this. Like, I feel like this is just a jealous person, and for whatever reason, you know, they see the good work you're doing and how people, you know, commend you and sing your praises, and they don't like that. You know, they want that focus on themselves, and so they will try to sabotage you in any way that they feel like they can. But you know what, you return that right back to sender, like, I ain't accepting that. Eat that right back out into the universe and let it go back at that person tenfold, you know, like we ain't here to accept that, you know. You can lay all the traps you want, but you're gonna fall in them yourself. You know, people are gonna see this bat for who they are. And, you know, of course they may be able to fool some, but they won't be able to fool everyone. And what you do, what you bring to the table shines through. And, you know, no matter how many lies they throw at it, it can't cover that up. So stay in your own lane, keep doing your own thing. Don't pay them no mind, because that, you know, they'll end up going poof in the night. All right, let's see what our angels want us to know here. And if you think of a question, you know, let's see what the angels' answers are here? Okay. Let's see. Well, the angels are saying no. Now, it may not be no to whatever question you answered, but I feel like the angels are saying no to this bat person as well. Like this person is loved, they are protected, they are supported, you know, their ancestors are watching over them, so it don't matter what you throw at them, you're not going to win, you're not going to succeed, and, you know, you might as well just give it up, pack it on up, and go home, you know, like, it ain't going to work. So, know that you're loved. Know that your guides and your angels are working overtime behind the scenes, you know, to prepare a way where we may not even see a way, where we may not even see that there are those traps and everything up ahead, but Spirit knows. And, you know, you're being heard is something else that is coming through here. So whatever it is that you've been praying for, asking about, you've been heard, you guys, and things have been set in motion. And don't be surprised if you start to feel a certain loved one around you even more. Like the more you reach out to them, the more they reach out to you is also something. Like I just felt like your hand in their hand, you know, clasping there, if that makes sense. Like, and don't worry about what anyone else says or thinks about it. You do you, you guys. You believe what you believe, and you believe it for a reason. And, you know, this is our season to win, to shine, to bloom, to grow, and in all areas of our lives, you know, but we have to pay attention to the details and what's going on around us to help protect ourselves even more. And if it doesn't feel right, if it doesn't sound right, pay attention to that. You know, you get those feelings for a reason. And, you know, all right, you guys, these are our messages for June. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you would like to see more like this, please smash the heck out of that like button. Drop the comments down below. I love being able to interact with you guys. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I would love and appreciate that so very much. It's free to do so. And I appreciate all the love and support from the bottom of my heart, you guys. I truly love and appreciate each and every single one of you, and I want to say thank you, blessed be, namaste, and goodbye.